Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. So we've learnt lots of things about diggers and construction vehicles, and I even got to drive a big excavator and show you all those controls inside and all the cool things it can do. Now we're going to read a book together. It's called Roadworks, and there's lots and lots of different construction vehicles inside it, and if you look closely you'll find that excavator just like the one that Ozzie got to drive. Let's have a look. Roadworks by Sally Sutton and illustrated by Brian Lovelock. Plan the road, mark it on the map, hammer in the marking pegs, ping, bang, tap. You see all the workers banging in the marking pegs so that the big excavator can come along and do its job. Move the earth, dig and cut and push. Clear a pathway for the road, screech, boom, whoosh. Look at all these construction vehicles. We've got an excavator and a dump truck and a bulldozer and a front end loader. There's lots of vehicles, isn't there? Load the dirt, scoop and swing and drop. Slam it down into the truck, bump, whump, whop. You see the big digger, the big excavator picking up the dirt, dropping it into the back of the dump truck. How cool! Tip the stones, lift and slide and dump. Lay the groundwork for the road, crash, roar, thump. There's the bulldozer pushing the stones and the dump truck dumping them down. So cool. Pack the ground, roll one way then back. Make the roadbed good and hard, clang, crunch, crack. So we've got a roller over here, and we've got a grader over here. Seal the road, make it hot and squishy. Spread the sticky tar and stones, sploshy, splashy, splishy. You can see the workers down here pushing the tar back and forth, the dump truck and the truck that brings the tar. Roll the tar, make it firm and flat. Squash it down and press it out. Squelch, spluck, splat. And this job is for the big roller to make it nice and flat. Stop the work. Time to break for lunch. Sandwiches and drinks and fruit. Gulp, slurp, crunch. Because you need to keep your energy levels up, don't you? So you need to make sure that you have your food and your drink so you can keep working hard all day. Mark the road, give the paint a squirt. Paint the lines in nice and straight. Whiz, blop, splurt. You see the workers painting in the lines and the arrows? That way the cars know where to drive when they go on the road. Raise the signs, drag and hoist and ram. Force them down into their holes, thwack, whop, wham. You've got this big crane that sits on the back of the truck that's able to lift the signs nice and high and put them in place. Light the road, no one wants a crash. Test the lights and see them shine, flick, flack, flash. You see they're putting the street lights down the side of the road so the cars know where to go when they're driving at night. Plant the trees, dig and stamp and lug, water them to help them grow. Drip, drop, glug, making the side of the road nice and green. Tidy up, lift and load and sweep. Drive away those big machines, swish, chug, beep. But all our big construction vehicles heading home. They've finished their job, and there's our excavator on the back of the truck. Shout hooray, the work is done. Ready now? Let's zoom. Drive along your brand new road. Toot, honk, vroom. How exciting. All those construction vehicles working together to make the new road for the cars. Heaps of fun. Hope you kids enjoyed it. We'll see you on our next video. And until then, as always, stay keen.
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. So we've learnt lots of things about construction vehicles, and Ozzie even got to go and drive that little posi track. What a great little machine that was. Now we're going to read a book together. It's called Mighty Mighty Construction Site, and it's about all sorts of construction vehicles working together. And there's even a little skid steer in there, which is very similar to the posi track. Let's check it out. Mighty Mighty Construction Site, and it's by Sherri, Duskey, Rinker and Tom Lichtenheld. Down in the big construction site, 5 trucks wake to morning light. It's time to stretch, roll out of bed and gear up for the day ahead. Look at the big crane stretching its arms like it's just woken up. They wipe their faces, greet the sun, load up, fuel up, rev up, run. They're eager to get things underway. There's a brand new job to start today. Look, we've got all these construction vehicles. We've got the dump truck, an excavator, and a bulldozer, a cement mixer, and then the big crane right at the end there. The plans unrolled, they stare in awe. The biggest thing they ever saw. A massive building so immense. This giant job will be intense. It's a lot for them to do. Too much for just a 5-truck crew? Cement mixer is thinking fast. He gives his horn a blaring blast. Honk! He's calling out for some other crew to join him, I think. Honk! Mighty trucks all hear the call. They start up in no time at all. Out on the road, they drive full steam. They rush right in to join the team. How good's this? All these construction vehicles all driving to join the rest of the crew. And what's this little one up the front here? That's a skid steer, isn't it? And it's really similar to the posi track that Ozzie got to drive. But do you remember the main difference? The skid steer has wheels and the posi track has tracks. That's it, good job. Rolling, rumbling, revving hard, 10 big trucks meet in the yard. A mighty, massive super crew. There is nothing they can't do. So many construction vehicles. Let's see what they can do. Oh, and here's our little skid steer. Skid steer's nimble, small and quick. She turns, she spins, she does a trick. Bulldozer's heavy, wide and grand. He'll push and plough to clear the land, but even he can use a hand. Skid steers break a bit, blasts rock to rubble, so dozer rolls through without trouble. 2 friends at work, one big, one small. They clear the way, they move it all. 2 good friends working together. How good's that? Each long trench is marked and planned. Excavator digs the land. Then backhoe grabs a drainage pipe and sets it down in one smooth swipe. Turn and dig, then lift and drop, then push some dirt right back on top. They set each pipe and then repeat. This duo doesn't miss a beat. Another 2 good friends working together to help each other out. Pulling up with all his might, crane truck lifts a beam to height, and then he spins his hook around, but just before it touches ground, Crane truck gasps out in surprise. He's used up all his supplies. But what's this coming down the road? Could it be another load? Let's find out. Mighty flatbed revs and runs, smoothly hauling 50 tons. Down the road and over hills, her load's strapped tight so nothing spills. On site she rolls right to a stop, with Crane's supplies all stacked on top. Flatbed trucks just save the day. Their work can get back underway. Good on you, flatbed. Front end loader and dump truck pair to move great loads from here to there. Digging, lifting, hauling ground. Giant piles are moved around. Loader digs and scoops his fill, then tilts it up so there's no spill. His bucket raises to the max, then beep, beep, beep as loader backs. Dirt and gravel hauled away, these pals move mountains every day. Another two awesome construction vehicles working together. Cement mixer is working hard around the whole construction yard. Load after load he churns and pours, makes foundations, roads and floors. But now the concrete needs to climb. Needs to go up there, doesn't it? And here is Pumper, right on time. Pumper's boom unfolds, goes high, reaching up, up towards the sky. Fill the hopper, flip the switch, and zoom! Concrete is pushed into the boom. Remember this big long thing? That was called a boom on the excavator, wasn't it? So it's called the same thing on the pumper. Up through the pipe, it does not stop. Then concrete comes out way up top. Churn and pour and lift and fill. This team works hard with speed and skill. Another really cool team working together. Rough and rugged all day long, rolling, lifting, digging strong. Each truck has had a part to play to help the work get done today. Just like the plan, the job's complete. This awesome team just can't be beat. Cooperation got it done. Teamwork made it fast and fun. Look, that's the building they've just built, just like the one on the plan. The new crew leaves, but on their way, Crane truck waves. Great work today. The crew drives off, engines loud, feeling tired, but strong and proud. It's getting dark, the sun has set, the trucks are tired as they can get. They roll to find their cozy beds, to cuddle up and rest their heads, to close their eyes and drift away. New adventures wait another day. Construction site all tucked in tight. Great work today. Now, shh, good night. Amazing. So after a really tough but really productive day of work, the construction vehicles all need to tuck themselves into bed. But how good was it seeing them all work together as a big team, in pairs, but then as a big team to get the whole job done. Very, very cool. Hope you kids enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time on our next video. Until then, as always, stay keen. Make sure you get a grown-up to help you hit subscribe. That way, you won't miss out on any of the new videos that come out. And did you happen to find the hidden Aussie icon in that video? Make sure you look really closely because they're in every single video. And we'll see you again soon. Until then, stay keen. Don't forget to follow Ozzie on our social channels at Ozzie for Kids. Feel free to send us some ideas on what you want to learn about next. What sports you'd like to play, jobs you want Ozzie to feature, vehicles you're fascinated with, or any subjects you'd like to know more about. I'm just as keen as you, so together, let's learn more. And if you've got any friends that you think might like Ozzie, don't forget to tell them too. See you next time, kids. Until then, stay keen.
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of